What's up, guys? We're back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come and cancel all of your disbelief. Just cancel it, just throw it out the window, you know, trash it, burn it, do whatever you want to do. I am your favorite manifestation coach and I am your favorite YouTuber. So if you would like for me to help you cancel, trash, burn, whatever's between you and your manifestation, go ahead and sign up for my coaching below. It's always in the description box right down there. Click that little thing and it's sammysmermaidgang.net, okay? If you hear rain, you're welcome. Anyway, like I said in the last video, unless you're new to this video, this is the first video you're seeing or you didn't see my last video for some reason, there is a series that I do in my free Facebook group if you want to join. It's always linked below also, where I bring up a topic and we discuss it and I ask you for your success stories using this thing or what you think about this thing. So what I'm really doing is I'm getting a consensus of, if you want to understand how manifestation works, ask thousands of people. How does it work for you? And really the conclusion I've come to is that everything is whatever you believe, just like we already knew. And it's really cool some ways that you guys manifest. But I also am using this series to debunk the rules that you guys are being told here on the tube of you. You know what I'm saying? Because today's topic, actually you've seen in the title, is one of those situations where you guys are being told that you can't use certain words. I'm here to tell you how stupid that is. And I'm here to say again to my fellow YouTube manifestation people, stop telling people what they can or cannot do. Stop bestowing your shitty beliefs and rules on the viewers. Because if you understood the law of assumption, you would know that however they assume is going to work is how it's going to work. They can use whatever words they want. They can use whatever technique they want. They can stand on their fucking head and say 5 cuss words and get their manifestation if that's what they assume works for them. They can bitch and whine and complain all day. If they believe it's still going to work for them. Trust me, I know a lot of negative people that can still get what they want simply because they don't have this belief that bad things happen. They don't believe that negative things happen to them. They don't believe that that shit affects anything. You know what I mean? Like there are some people who can, for example, let's say the rule about like watch what you consume, which I totally believe watching what you consume, but that's because that's what I believe. You might can consume the same thing like shitty social media. Social media, I don't like it. I don't like a lot of it. So I don't consume a lot of it because I don't want to, I don't want to, this generation is too sad. They're too involved in, they're too like, they romanticize negative things. And so I'm like, I'm just not going to take part in that rather than revising. I can revise, I can, you know, affirm it away, but that's too much energy. I don't want to have to worry about. I just stay off of it. It doesn't bother me to stay off of it. But like you might can consume social media all day and you're like, meh, doesn't bother me. And it won't. For me, I can watch horror movies. I can watch paranormal movies. I can watch all this horror shit and it does not bother me. It does not affect me. It doesn't do anything. Like it doesn't do anything. I've watched horror movies since I was like 3 years old. Like I grew up on Chucky, okay? Child's Play. Like my dad is a horror movie fanatic and that's where I get it from. And he's the same way. Doesn't affect him. We love horror movies. Doesn't bother me. Some people can't watch them. Some people believe it'll bring demons in their house. Some people believe that it'll negatively affect them. It doesn't bother me. I love horror shit. I love horror and paranormal shit and it doesn't bother me. It's what I believe. So everything is what you believe, what you assume, and what you're willing to change if you want to or not change. I don't care to affirm that I can consume thousands of hours of social media. I don't give a fuck about consuming social media like that. So I do care about consuming horror movies, and I love horror movies. So that one, I'm happy about my assumption. But back to my point, there are no rules besides the ones that you create. So if you decide that something doesn't affect you, then it doesn't affect you. It won't even register as something negative to you, no matter how much you watch it, no matter what you do. So today is going to be about wording. They tell you you can't use certain words, or there's words that your subconscious doesn't register. Well, I'm here to tell you that's just simply not true. And the way that I get my proof, my answers, is by asking people. I ask thousands of people, how does this work for you? What is your opinion on this? Have you used this and it still worked? So I'm going to read you stories to show you that that's just simply not true. I talked about this in my last video. Sorry for rambling. I don't think you should skip this. Just listen for a minute. I don't believe that there is a single fact in this world. Everything is just based on a belief. Yes, we are conditioned from the time we are born. Every human is conditioned immediately to certain things. That doesn't make them fact. It just means that you accepted it as true because the people that taught you have accepted it as true. You can choose to not do that. You can choose to be like, never mind, just kidding, I don't believe that. And it will no longer be true for you. There is no fact in this world. There is only what you accept as true, and that's how it becomes true. If you decide, never mind, then it is no longer a fact. I don't care how backed it is by science. I don't care how many people. I don't care. So here's gonna be your proof right here, okay? Because I asked my group, which has over like 25,000 people in it, and I got how many comments? 178. So I'm going to read you what I posted so you can understand the question. And then I'm going to read you the comments, and you can go read these for yourself if you join the group, okay? Let's talk about affirmation wording. I don't personally believe in the subconscious ignoring certain words. This is my post, remember. I believe that your higher self always knows exactly what you are implying no matter how you word it. So I would like to hear some success stories from using wording that other teachers would tell you not to use. Remember that they're only teaching from their own beliefs. It's no shade. I'm just curious. I choose to be limitless, and I have a rule that my mind knows exactly what I am implying. So now I'm going to read you the comments. I'm going to go all the way to the top because, like I said, there's like 178. Okay. First comment. Now listen to this, because this is going to be something that they'd say, don't say the word. Don't name it. I had COVID. I affirmed I never get sick. And it worked. Someone else commented under that and said, same. I'm not getting it ever. Neither will my son or my mom. I got tested 5 times because I was closely exposed. I am not catching it. Every day I affirm I'm super healthy and I'm not catching that crap. And it worked. It works. Someone else said, same. I've been saying for over 3 years now that I don't get sick, and I haven't even had a cold. And I was the only one at work never to use one sick day last year. COVID all around me, but I just said, nope, I refuse to get it, and I haven't. I say the same for my son, and he is also healthy. You know how they say, don't say the word. No, she said, I never get sick. She also used the word never, which is another forbidden word. This person affirmed they are not, that's another forbidden word, in my Capella group anymore. I decided it, said it once, and they left the group in 2 weeks. Yesterday I said, oh, the rainbow is not visible. After some minutes, a rainbow appeared. My subconscious knew that I wanted to see the rainbow, even though I expressed it through my thinking with different words. These people have so many eggshells and rules, I'm surprised they can manifest anything. I'm immune from, you know, whatever it is, all the time, and it works. So she names it. I have pain-free periods. I've heard not to mention the word pain or any negative word. but this worked for me. I use words such as not and I get my results. I honestly don't believe that my subconscious refuses certain words. I've been getting results with switch words, especially when I don't like something. I repeat, cancel now. Okay. I'm always affirming that I've never had to work out or diet to stay skinny, and I haven't gained a single pound since I started affirming for it. I eat a lot of Lindor, chocolate truffles, and Indian food. So she used the word never. I've never had to work out. I affirm I never get pulled over, and now cops don't bother me. I used to get pulled over all the time. I never claimed to be a good driver. I used I will instead of I am for vacations I've planned, dates I've had, tasks I've completed, and goals I've met. Okay, because they say don't affirm in future tense. I've had them all work out the way I wanted. It's because I no longer believe that I will keeps the manifestation in the future. Think about something as casual as a drink or a water and getting up to wash your face. Do you say, I'll get that drink of water and wash my face, and do that just as normally anyway? I do. Yeah, okay, so what she's saying is like, to do those things, you're not like, I washed my face and drank my water. No, you're thinking, I'm gonna get up and drink some water and wash my face. And then you do it. You know? Okay, this is very insignificant, but my laptop used to be extremely slow and never worked when I really needed it. Stop calling your manifestations insignificant, guys. Manifestation is manifestation. It's fucking cool no matter what. I tried everything. Like taking it to a store and watching tons of videos to fix it, but nothing works. So I started to affirm, my laptop never lags. My laptop never stops working efficiently. My laptop is the fastest laptop in the world. It felt contradictory when I used to affirm because that laptop was slower than a tortoise. But now it never actually lags. It is actually super fast, and it's been a good 2 months and I haven't faced a single issue. Yeah, this fucking works. I also have used I want for things. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to use I want something. I have also used I want for things that I've manifested. I mean, look at it this way. For example, I love my amazing Lenovo laptop that I already have in my physical reality. Do I still want it? Yeah, of course. I certainly don't want to get rid of it anytime soon, and therefore I still want it. The same goes for friends I currently have. I still want them even though I already have them. I do not think I want implies that you don't have something or someone unless you think it does. It would be off-putting to have something or someone and not want it or them anymore simply because you have them already. That's very true. Like, I still want my husband. That, you know what I mean? So that's like, yeah, she's got a really great point actually. I want, it's fine. Use it. You need to use what feels natural to you anyway. We never fight. Okay, that was her thing. We never fight. Has revised my relationship with my mom entirely in both never and naming the thing I'm trying to put an end to, in this case the fighting, are two things I've heard you should not do, but I've done it with many manifestations and used negative words like not, no, never, etc. It has nothing to do with the words, but everything to do with your intentions for them. And yes, I also agree, the higher self knows exactly what you mean. That is a perfect example, actually. It's what you are implying. Those are words that are naturally in your vocabulary. Let's stop making ridiculous rules. Stop coming up with all these reasons as to why something won't work, and just start telling people how to manifest. Stop telling them how to not manifest and start teaching them how to manifest. Or do you even know? And that's the real tea. When I was manifesting away a court case, I used the phrase, I've never committed a crime, I've always had the perfect record, and I have always had my license. I manifested a complete dismissal of a suspicion of DUI. I noticed that a lot of things that I manifested has always been, I'm going to get. Mainly because I say it as a fact and it's natural to me. This is how I say it. Oh, I'm gonna get that car. The fuck? Haha, I bought my 2018 Kia last year. Yes, this 100%. I got so tied up in making my affirmations as specific as possible with a million qualifiers to make sure I verbalize exactly what I wanted. This made constructing affirmations so tedious and stressful to me, and it made me anxious if I left something out of my affirmation. But through Sammy's approach, I realized that was total bullshit and understood that my subconscious always knows what I mean. So I could literally say anything and my manifestation will come exactly as intended. Yes, exactly. I wish I had. I can't tell you how many things or experiences this has manifested, including my ex flying 3,000 miles to see me the next day, and we stayed in a gorgeous hotel for 4 days. Lavish spa treatments, room service gifts. Then he invited me to Florida. So we flew from PA to Florida the next day, and it was a whirlwind of amazing 10 days together that came from my saying, I wish I could see SP. I was told it was a negative term to say it must be nice. Yet the other day I said it must be nice to have a raise and make more than minimum wage. And guess what? I received a raise the same day. Oh, this is a good one. It's already a long video again, but I have to read this one. I manifested my son's tuition at his school not going up next year by thinking I don't want his tuition to go up. Not even believing it would happen. I was just feeling very strongly while thinking it, but otherwise I didn't follow any rules about how I worded my thoughts. I agree that no negative words rule is just another restriction some people place on themselves. Your subconscious understands everything the way you mean it. Why wouldn't it? Exactly. Your subconscious knows you better than anyone. Your higher self knows you better than anyone. It doesn't matter how you word things as long as you know what you're implying. As long as you say things natural, it doesn't matter how you word it. Stop taking on people's rules. Stop accepting shit as true for yourself that you don't want to have to deal with. Okay? It's that simple. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we out.